Finally, it is over. It is over. All that we have been waiting for, all that we want to see is finally out there in open. We should congratulate ourselves for being resilient, for standing firm, for holding strong, for pulling together, for supporting justice for Mohbad. This world is full of wickedness. This world is full of evil. In fact, this justice for Mohbad has opened up a lot. In fact, it has made us see deep into the kind of society that we are in. It has made us see those who are simply frenemies or friend enemies or those pretentious people, those people that you probably respected, but now you know what they are. There was a time a blog was so popular because of what the blog often puts out about people, but now we have realized that this blog called Gisle's Lover is not really in for humanity, not for justice for anyone. Just imagine how this blog supported Wunmi against justice for Mohbad. Well, here we are today. You see, they say when the wind blows, everything that is hidden will be exposed. Right now, everything has been exposed. Justice for Mohbad, justice for Mohbad, justice for Mohbad. We should congratulate ourselves for standing strong. We should congratulate ourselves because if we did not pull together, if we did not press and pressure, we will not arrive where we are today. You're about to hear what will blow your mind. I mean, this is explosive. This is deep. This is deep. This is the end of Wunmi. This is the total end of Wunmi. There is no more hiding place. If it is Obelegushi, if it is Darosha, whoever it is involved in the manipulation and cover-up, you're about to hear. This time around, it is from Darosha. Darosha is Mohbad's uncle, younger brother to Mohbad's mother. He had been involved in this for a while, and he kept himself, hid himself, dancing to the tune of his elder sister, who told them, keep quiet all of you, keep quiet all of you. We will be traveling to the US. We are going there to claim asylum, and we need money. We need money to establish ourselves. All of this at the detriment of justice for Mohbad. Now, it seems the spirit of Mohbad whipped them so badly that they could not keep to themselves anymore. They had to come out. They had to come out. In fact, Darosha had to come out, and what he spilled and what he said nailed him, nailed Wunmi, and nailed all of them involved in the demise of Mohbad. This world, I repeat again, is full of wickedness. Wickedness of the wicked. Wickedness of the wicked. This is what we are dealing with. What a sad world. If Mohbad knew, if he knew that this is what it is going to be, he would never have allowed or continue to permit family members around him. If he had known, he would have kicked Wunmi out of his life. Unfortunately, we are unable to see the picture of our lives. We are unable to see the true image of our lives. I mean, when I say image, I mean the journey so far. We are unable to see the future clearly. And even when we see, we often throw caution to the wind. Justice for Mohbad. Like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Very important. Don't play with that. Very important if you're just coming across this channel. Like and share. Tap on the thanks button. Very important. Very important.
Body expression wọn look at gbà tó sọ pé Mohbad ti kú mo gbogbo àwọn tó wà ńbẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n dàbí olè wọ́n dàbí apàyàn wọ́n dàbí ayakila wọ́n dàbí àwọn tó ń já fóònù gbà lábẹ́ bíríjì Òṣòdì Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa o ní tẹ́nítì ká o ẹ jẹ́ kí máa kà lọ inú ti bí mi bí ṣe rí Darosha yẹn ẹ wo bó ṣe rí báwo lè ṣe máa jẹ́ PA Mohbad ẹ lè rí dáadáa mi dẹ̀ lè expand ẹ̀. We all knew Mohbad came from the trenches, but having said that, only that is too shallow now. Ongbeleki, Olongbeleki, ìwà àti ìrísí ẹ kò jà wọ́n tó ń gbé Lẹ́kì. God, No, honestly, part of this problem was caused by Mohbad. He was not conscious of people around him. It's not appealing at all. Their appearance. I just can't. Now, this is from Darosha. Yeah, Darosha is Mohbad's mom's sister. Darosha ni Mohbad's mom's sister. Shengbomi. Yeah, Darosha is Mohbad's mom's sister. As a matter of fact, kò ń ṣe pé Mohbad ìgbà tí Darosha tí ò níṣẹ́ tó kàn rìn kiri tó fẹsẹ̀ gbá Ìkòròdú kiri ni daddy Mohbad wá wò pé since their whole family ipe kí Darosha kó máa ṣe PA Mohbad kó má kówó lé lọ síta ṣó ti yé yín. So that was how Darosha became Mohbad's PA. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Yeah, Darosha is Mohbad's in-law, as in Darosha. Sorry, Darosha is Mohbad's their cousins. Yeah, she cousin la brother. Sorry, brother. So mommy Mohbad, àbúrò mommy Mohbad ni Darosha. Now let me read what he said to you. Then we start from there. This was what Darosha put up on his page this morning. I am so down. This is from Darosha. Mama Kafui Lomo. Stop. Then we talk about it. I am so down to the extent that I had to write this up to clear this whole damn story about me going online that I bent my love's neck. This is the cruelest and saddest thing that ever happened to me in my whole life. That I broke my brother's neck. Seriously, this hurt me so much. What happened about the neck was that, Emagbo, when we got to Ikorodu, we were told there is no space to keep his body at the mortuary. Yeah? To keep his body at the mortuary. We were told there is no space to keep his body at the mortuary. And we don't want him buried that night. So a worker at the mortuary advised the family to pay for an ambulance and a coffin. Ìwọ tó sọ pé kon sanwó ambulance àti coffin yẹn. Ìwọ worker yẹn. Bó ṣe máa sin gbogbo ẹbí ẹ ló ṣe ti no ṣe ti Mohbad yẹn. Olórí burúkú. Ó wá mú coffin. Ẹ lọ máa show òkú yín mortuary o. Mo show ẹ pé òkú èyàn kan ni worker in the mortuary yẹn yọ tó tapo sí yẹn fún wọn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa kà lọ. The family took that night, so a worker there advised the family to pay for an ambulance and a coffee where we can keep him till morning. And the same ambulance will drive down to this place of burial. Emagbelo. The whole family agreed to the idea because the ambulance that took us to Ikorodu is complaining that they have to leave the same night back to the island. It was only his mom that was not present there that night. The only issue that brought me into this was that I paid for arrangements for coffin and ambulance, which I don't even know it was small coffin because it was late. I just paid and we all left to come back the next morning. But we hung around because it is not safe leaving only him there. The whole family saw his body in the ambulance before leaving to the burial ground in the morning. And no one complains about his head or nothing. I didn't go close to the ambulance because I'm in shock. So I don't know of his neck. Not until I saw it online, and that saddened me. The 1 million I sent to his dad is not for him to spend because it was instructed that we should use the money in doing the burial arrangements, not for him to keep off spend, but unfortunately, the place we buried him is not nice. It's not nice to me and not secured. So I told his father to use the money in doing the fence for his safety. The whole team and family can testify to this because I have every proof. And I sent his brother the rest of the money when we arrived. In Yadura, I'll send in the balance. I was the first person that went to Panti to write statements and for questioning. You can go to Panti station to ask more about me, not coming online to say what you don't know. Ori ebu. Darosha, Ogi Ebu, Oloshi Elenu Mumu. Well, I know it's all for content. Oh, ni shiori. Darosha, oh, ni shiori. But she's a power blogger. We are coming out for content here. Oh, then ni shiori. Do I look like somebody that come to use mobile to cruise? ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú jàtijàti aláyé bàjẹ́ àwọn apààyàn family. But God in heaven will judge me. Oh, they might judge you, but she's saying, you will tarnishing my image, even with all that I'm going through. Oh, then you kure, on go through nkokon, and you nation, ika family. About the salt, when my father died, a salt was placed on his chest. Oh, that's only shorire. Darosha. O sọ pé bàbá tí bàbá ẹ kú wọ buyọ̀ sí láyà. Ṣé bàbá ẹ ní Mohbad? Ṣé pé bàbá Mohbad kẹ́ tó buyọ̀ sí láyà? Mo yin bo wá bẹ́ẹ̀. Till we arrived and was told it's local embalming to keep him fresh till the whole family arrives. And I did the same thing because of a lot of people are still coming to see him before leaving for Ikorodu. Sheba mi dimu, a lot of people are coming to see him before leaving for Ikorodu. Why are people coming to see him? But you never called his father to come and see him. His father was the last person you called. And even when you called the father, you told the father to go back home. Am I communicating? Emma ba mi gbolo. Mumbo. It was Darosha. What is the reason to fi emba me? I'm coming. Lastly, about his properties and music catalog. Mohbad has a lawyer that controls all of his things. And he has a contract with 1 RPM. So all of ever me type, ever me know 1 RPM, yeah. This is okay, I can cut on 1 RPM. So all of these things are in control by them, and his car is parked in front of his house at Orchard. I can't drive his car because I have mine. If we really want justice, let the government work and let's wait for autopsy. Stop bashing his loved ones. Oh, ni shorire. Darosha, ikulo makpae. Stop bashing his loved ones. I will come back to you. Abiuna, I want us to go depressed. Ni eyite shima depressed te makpo konso. Eyite ma depressed te makpo konso. Shegba nkan to so. Now, this is what I'm starting with. That is Darosha that puts up this. Darosha, gbogbo yin te wà pẹ̀lú Mohbad 24 hours kotoku, depression lo ma pa yin. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú. Did you all notice something? Did you notice in all his explanation, he did not even say what happened to Mohbad? Shall we pay these people, they have a lot they are hiding. This is my problem with them. When I read his statement this evening, I was devastated. I thought he put a statement up there to tell us, to give us a clue about what killed Mohbad. Shall we know some koto pa Mohbad? Gbogbo music kini Mohbad. Shall we pay lawyer yẹn náà ejò ti lọ́wọ́ nínú? Shall we pay àárín ọ̀tá ni Mohbad wà? Ta ló pe lawyer ìgbà tí Mohbad kú? Wunmi, ó ti lọ grant interview lọ́dọ̀ àwọn bloggers. Can you please come out and tell us this? If you are hiding what killed your husband, can you tell us, please? Wunmi, can you tell us who called the solicitor? Wunmi, ṣé wọ́n ló pe lawyer? Wunmi, ṣé wọ́n ló pe lawyer? Because Baba Mohbad sọ pé wọ́n ti bá lawyer ta fan bẹ́ẹ̀. Nígbà táwọn dé ilé Mohbad, kí lẹ pe lawyer fún? Kó ló jẹ́ tó jẹ́ pé lawyer ni. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ? Kí ló dé tó jẹ́ pé lawyer ni next person tẹ́ pé? Olólùfẹ́ yín kú, ẹni tẹ́ nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí kú, ẹni tó love yín kú. Lawyer ni next person tẹ́ pé. Tí ó bá ṣe pé ẹ ti ní planned arrangement, tí ó bá ṣe pé ẹ ti orchestrate ikú boboy. Darosha wá sọ pé ṣá fẹ́ depress àwọn ni. Darosha depression ló máa pa gbogbo yín. Àdàbí tẹ́ bá mọ nǹkan tó pa Mohbad. Àdàbí tẹ́ bá náwó nù kú Mohbad. Now, ẹ bá wa pé lawyer yìí. Sherry, a lot of things are left without talking about. Wọ́n sọ pé ìyá Wunmi ọlọ́pàá ni. Ṣó ti lo influence ẹ̀ tó ti fi bá àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Because a lot of things are left untouched. Kí ni lawyer ń ṣe ńbẹ̀ ìgbà tí Mohbad kú? I thought his father was the first person tó jẹ́ kó débẹ̀ yẹn ìgbà tí Mohbad kú, but reverse was the case. Èèyàn 100 ti wà nulẹ̀ yẹn. Ó wá ṣe Mohbad bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ò léèyàn ó gbé sábẹ́ staircase. Darosha sọ pé òun ti embalm ẹ̀, ipe bóun ṣe embalm bàbá òun nìyẹn. Ìgbà tí bàbá òun kú. Darosha, ṣó ti ń pààyàn tó ti ń embalm wọn ni. Darosha, ṣó ti ń pààyàn fáwọn kan ni. Ṣó ti ń bá àwọn èèyàn kan pààyàn kan ni bó ṣe pa Mohbad. Because ó sọ pé bàbá ẹ̀ kú. Now, that is not the bone of contention. ẹ wo bó ṣe ń backlash bàbá Mohbad ìgbà tí a rí òkú yẹn. Ẹ bá wa pé lawyer kẹ́ bá wa bí pé ta ni next of kin Mohbad. We need to know his next of kin. Ṣé gbogbo yín rántí ìgbà tó sin bàbá ìgbà tó sin Mohbad tí gbogbo wa rí ọrùn Mohbad pó ti ṣẹ́nu pó sí. Ṣé gbogbo yín rántí bí gbogbo wa ṣe pariwo pé ta ló ṣí ọrùn ta ló ṣí ọrùn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé Darosha ti kú ngbà yẹn ni. Why didn't Darosha come out to exonerate himself? Just because some stupid, wicked, evil people, they are now supporting you. They are telling you people they will be there for you. They are going to fight you to win this case. Let me tell you, tí ọba ayé bá jẹ́ kẹ́ win ẹ̀, ọba ọ̀run ò ní jẹ́ kẹ́ win ẹ̀. Gbogbo yín lẹ máa lọ pàdé Mohbad níbi tó lọ. I don't know Mohbad, and I have nothing to gain in all these fights I'm fighting for Mohbad. But ọmọ lọ́mọ ni, ọmọ tó ní ògo ni, ọmọ tí ó ní nǹkan tó wá ṣe láyé ni. Bóyá nínú orin ẹ̀gan, a máa rí àwọn tó máa yọkàn padà, a máa rí àwọn tó máa sọ nǹkan burúkú náà ayé wọn di oríire. Ìgbà tó ń attack bàbá Mohbad, tó ń bú bàbá yẹn, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé Darosha ti kú ni? Tí ò bọ́ta wá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀, wọ́n ti plan ẹ̀, wọ́n ti sọ bó ṣe máa sọ, ó wá bọ́ta. Ìwọ sọ pé ó wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń ṣàlàyé. Why tó ṣe ṣàlàyé ní first day? Tàtí attack bàbá yẹn. Ó máa ṣàlàyé. Darosha ó máa bọ́ta until gbà tó sọ pé ó ti change email address. Spotify Mohbad. Ipò dẹ̀ ń gbé mọ́tò Mohbad kiri. Ó wá lọ plan pẹ̀lú àwọn tẹ́jọ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀. Gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ síbí báyìí. Ó ever sọ the last time torí Mohbad. Ó sọ kú tó pa Mohbad. Ọlọ́run á fìyà jẹ gbogbo yín. Ọlọ́run á fìyà jẹ gbogbo yín. Àyàfi tó bá jẹ́ pé ìgbà tí Mohbad wà láyé kò dá sí yín, tí ò bá tiẹ̀ wá dá sí yín gan, ṣé ikú wá ní èrè ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ni? Tó bá yẹ pé ó ń kóbìnrin bí Wunmi ṣe sọ pé ó ń kóbìnrin, ṣé ikú lè rí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ Mohbad ni? Tí Wunmi tún dákẹ́ tí ò bá wá tàn mọ́lẹ̀ sí ikú tó pa ọkọ ẹ̀, Wunmi Ọlọ́run á fìyà jẹ. Àdàbí tó bá yẹ pé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ni Mohbad ṣẹ̀ ìgbà tó lóyún tó gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Àìmọye olórin tó jẹ́ pé ó máa fún obìnrin lóyún, tó bá sọ pé àwọn olórin máa sọ pé àwọn kọ́ lọ àwọn ní kó lọ wá bí bó ṣe máa ṣe. But ẹ force boy, ẹ ti sínú wedding àpàpàǹdodo, ẹ ti sínú introduction àpàpàǹdodo. Just because ẹ ti plan gbogbo bẹ ṣe máa pa, bẹ ṣe máa gbogbo ẹ, bẹ ṣe máa ṣe. Ẹ dẹ̀ plan ẹ dẹ̀ succeed. But ẹ jẹ́ kí sọ fún yín, ẹ succeed. Ọ̀run á jẹ yín níyà, ọ̀run á mú yín lọ. Kò sí bẹ ṣe lè gba gbogbo ogun Mohbad, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá lọ́wọ́ nú kọ́ ẹ̀, kò sí bẹ ṣe lè pín nǹkan ẹ̀. Ọ̀run lẹ ti máa lọ jẹ. Ìgbà tí lawyer dé inú ilé Mohbad, a good lawyer, tó dẹ̀ rí pé Mohbad ti kú, why tó ṣe advice wọn? I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna block you. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú apọkọjáyé. Ẹni tó bá ti comment tó sọ nǹkan kan báyìí, máa block yín ni. Ìgbà tí lawyer ṣe bí professional ni lawyer. Ìgbà tó débẹ̀ yẹn. Ìgbà tí lawyer débẹ̀ yẹn. Torí pé Mohbad kú, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀yin ẹ bá mi máa love and like ẹ máa comment. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí lè tọ́ lawyer tó jẹ́ kó ṣe, kí ló jẹ́ kí lawyer ṣe? Ó jẹ́ kí lawyer pe ọlọ́pàá àbí kó sọ pé no, ojú òun nìkan kọ́ ló máa rí eléyìí. Àbí kò tí mo sọ yé yín, but kí ni lawyer ṣe? Lawyer náà dákẹ́ síbẹ̀. Wọ́n sáré ń change gbogbo nǹkan tó jẹ́ kan change. Àmọ́ bó ṣe ń lọ. Ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bàbá olówó kan tí mo mọ̀ ńgbà kan. Bó ṣe kú báyìí, lawyer níyàwó ẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ pé wọ́n change everything. Gbogbo wí bàbá yẹn lọ turn around. Kí ló jẹ́ pé Mohbad kú lọ́yà lọ pé ẹ bá wa gbàgede ọ̀rọ̀ la wà yìí, ẹ bá mi tàn mọ́lẹ̀ sí. Lọ́yà Mohbad kú lọ́yà lẹ pé tí ó ń ṣe ọkùnrin tó yẹ pé níyàwó púpọ̀, tí lawyer should be, that is Mohbad's lawyer. No, it is not the same lawyer. Different lawyer ló ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú bàbá Mohbad. Mohbad ní personal lawyer tiẹ̀. Why tó jẹ́ pé ìgbà tí Mohbad kú lọ́yà lọ pé ṣé Wunmi pé láti wá yí gbogbo nǹkan padà ni? Ha! Conspiracy wọlọ́run. Ah!
This is so sad. This is so sad. This is so sad. It is unbelievable how heartless people can be. Still on justice for Mohbad. You heard what our guest said. Our guest has recounted and dropped bombshell upon bombshell on how they join hands together to deprive Mohbad of peace, deprive Mohbad of joy, deprive Mohbad of everything that you can ever think of. The world of evil and wickedness. Just imagine. Now, there are those who think that this justice for Mohbad is an opportunity for them to kind of begin this endless online saga and whatever. There are people who thought about this and they felt like this is the best way to go about it. Like this is what they are into justice for Mohbad for. There are people who thought that is what it is. But those that are really seeking for justice for Mohbad, when they looked and they saw evidence and updates, like from this platform, they realized that we are in to something that is far deeper, sinister. Justice for Mohbad. Now, Darosha, supposedly a family member of Mohbad, that is supposed to be screaming and asking Wunmi what happened to his nephew, is also at cahoots with Wunmi, saying that those that are seeking for justice, those that are screaming, those that pressure the government to take Mohbad out of the soil so as to deal with the cause of his demise. Of course, Darosha was the one giving money, since Mohbad's father brought him to be personal assistant to Mohbad so that money will keep being in the family. Mohbad listened to his father, accepted what his father said. After all, we are one family. Now, if Mohbad's father, if he had wanted to be stingy, he wouldn't have allowed anybody come close to Mohbad. He would have been Mohbad's manager. And I think that is one thing that he should have done that he did not do. He would have been Mohbad's manager. He would have learned the ropes. But he said, okay, you are young. This is your brother. You will not sell your brother out. And that is a big mistake. That's a big mistake. That you think that family members cannot sell you out. That is the biggest mistake. In fact, when you talk about those that can easily betray you, your family is at the top of this group of people. Family can sell you out. Family can be envious. It is important in life that you keep to yourself. Keep to yourself. Keep to yourself certain information about you. Very important that you keep to yourself certain information about you. Very important. Very important. Very important. Very important. Very important. You see, I'm kind of believing that envious people around Mohbad, betrayed him. Envious people around Mohbad betrayed him. They betrayed him, even family members. Can you imagine that? Even at this time, even at this moment, that family members are supposed to stick together in unity, seeking to unravel the mystery surrounding the demise of Mohbad. Lo and behold, opposite is what it is. Mohbad's father is the only one standing strong and firm. He's the only one that is seeking for justice for his son. He's the only one asking the right questions. Unfortunately, things have become difficult for him because those that are supposed to be family members, those that are supposed to help Those that are supposed to assist him, they turned against him. They turned against him. They turned against him. They said, no, Mohbad's father is not seeking for justice. In fact, it got to a point where Wunmi opened her mouth to utter some useless, irresponsible, foolish. In fact, there's nothing that she did not say. So sad, isn't it? She said, if we know the kind of man that Mohbad's father is, we will willingly have him beaten. We will willingly have him dealt with. And I wondered what she meant by that. Because it's not adding up. It is not making sense. How dare you say such? How does that connect together? How? How? Is it because the man requested for a DNA test? Is that the reason why Wunmi came up with all of this? If we know, if we realize, if we find out what Mohbad's father is all about, maybe we will do this, we will do that. And I'm like, wait, hold on a second. What is Mohbad's father all about? This man is simply seeking for justice. Seeking for justice and nothing more. That is all that he's seeking for. Imagine. 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 He's simply seeking for justice for his son. And if you observe all through this justice for Mohbad and all of that, this man has been careful. So careful in saying anything terrible. Anything terrible. Anything terrible. Anything harmful. Anything that will anything untoward. He kept his mouth shut. He made sure that he did not even, in fact, it was so difficult for him to say anything bad about Mohbad's mother. Questions have been asked. He was grilled right, left, and center. He kept on covering for them. But these people, no, they were not ready to cover up for Mohbad's father. In fact, not even to cover up for Mohbad's father, they were not even ready to say the truth about the narrative that people put out there about him. Was Darisha not there when people said that Mohbad's father rushed to put his son under the soil and he did that because he needed to go take Mohbad's property? Darosha was there. Darosha never thought about it. It didn't kind of bother him to say, no, I was given money to go get coffin. I was the one that got that coffin that was not Mohbad's size. I got a cheap coffin. That is what I did. I am the one that should be blamed. No, Mohbad's father tried as much as he could to get Mohbad placed in the morgue. But the required documents, none of it was issued out or was given by the police. In fact, he was kicked out. Was any time that this Darosha ever said such? No, he kept quiet. They all moved together. Obviously, his elder sister called him and said, listen, be careful. Do not say anything. And Darosha, obviously, he knows that he can't be too, he can't be too forward. If the mother of Mohbad can say this. So he kept his own mouth shut too, like, whatever. None of my business. I don't need to say much since I've been told to keep my mouth shut. It's better I keep my mouth shut. I don't need to say nothing. So he kept his mouth shut all through the period Mohbad's father was being bashed right, left, and center. Now look at him. When shots got fired at him, he came out to speak, saying, do you guys want us to have depression? Do you want us to have high blood pressure? Why don't you allow the police to do what they need to do? Of course, the police can never. In fact, coming from you, Darosha, coming from you people that lost, that is if you even lost him, because I don't think you people lost anything. To you, it's like a good thing. The earlier Mohbad left, the better for you guys, because now you can sit on what he has sweated for. What a wicked world. What a wicked world. What a wicked world. What a wicked world. A world of evil. So sad, isn't it? Look at it. Look at it. We are supposed to be the one trying to say, you people, your own is too much. Whereas you are the ones telling us that our own is too much. That we should keep our mouth shut. That we should say less about justice for Mohbad. That we should leave it to the police. Is it our business? This is exactly what Mohbad's mother said. That we, the same people she was insulting, in the same breath, she was saying that we should muscle on Mohbad's father to allow Mohbad to be buried. She just needs Mohbad to go under the ground so everything will end. That's all. Everything end. That's all she cares about. Let everything end now so that she can start spending money. Because if Mohbad does not go under the soil, it will be difficult for them to start spending the money. So that was why, she kept on pressing, because they all sat down together. They decided among themselves, this is what we are going to do. All of this to the detriment of Mohbad. They care less. What a wicked world. What a wicked world. This is what we have on our hands. And Darosha has the audacity, boldness, effrontery to come out to speak. You are supposed to be in jail. Why did you embalm Mohbad without taking order from his father? Or did your sister tell you to do what you did and she stood there pretending, acting like, she does not know what's going on. Everything is, not the way she thought or expected it. Like the world is coming to an end. Whereas she's behind all of this. She knows about it. Pretending to Mohbad's father. If not that Mohbad's father moved by grabbing that mobile phone, asking, can you tell me what happened to my son? And even at that, they even lied. They said, he was sick, but he's fine now. You guys can go home. Like, seriously? They were not expecting. In fact, Wunmi must have told Darosha. Darosha used her body to rub Darosha. Say, Darosha, please, let us just cover this up. Oh my God, I don't know what happened. Like, seriously? And Darosha, you are at peace with yourself. It means that you guys already thought about how to exterminate Mohbad. You didn't like Mohbad. So now that he's gone, it's more or less like, yes, this is what we wanted. Now that he's gone, at least he left this for us. Let us spend. That is why you guys are in codes with Mohbad's prime suspect, Wunmi, Adebanjo. Justice for Mohbad must prevail. There is no way out of it. There's no way out of it. If you guys like, go and meet the strongest spiritualist to help you. You will all fail because you have failed already. You have failed. You have failed. You have failed. And you will continue to fail. Just look at the write-up. Look at all that he wrote. He thinks he can outsmart us with those gibberish. He thinks he can outsmart us, telling us rubbish, telling us trash, speaking from the two sides of his mouth and trying to educate us when we know more than him. We know more than you. We know more than you. You cannot. No, not at all. Don't even try it. Don't try. Don't try. We know more than you. We can see through. We know. We know what you have been asked to do. We know what you have been asked to do. And we know you are fulfilling what you have been asked to do. We know that you are fulfilling it. This is what you have been asked to do. This is what you have been asked to do. You've been asked to manipulate the whole narrative. You've been asked to manipulate. How can you, I do not understand how you guys sleep at night, knowing fully that Wunmi should be queried and questioned thoroughly. You know that Wunmi should be queried and questioned thoroughly. By now, Wunmi should have started telling us what happened, how it happened, who sent her, who did not send her, what she did not do, who told her to do what she did, and yeah. But look at Wunmi moving around, trying to outsmart herself, trying to find ways to manipulate those that are seeking for justice for Mohbad. She thinks it's about her by saying, I am married to Mohbad. She thinks that's all that is needed. That once you say you are married to Mohbad, then everyone will shut up their mouth and stand back while you continuously trash justice for Mohbad. No, not at all. Not at all. It's not possible. I don't know where these people got this idea from. I don't know where they got this idea from, that they can outsmart us, that they can manipulate us. I don't know where they got it from. I try as much as possible to understand their mode of reasoning. But you don't need to think too far. You see, their mode of reasoning is simple. Their mode of reasoning is simple. Their mode of reasoning is a simple one. It's simple to detect. It's simple to detect. It's simple to detect. Very easy to detect. Once you look a little bit, just look a little bit into their shenanigans, you will realize what it is all about. Very easy. You will see through. You will see through it. So easy. The world of wickedness. The world of wickedness. But we will stand strong. We will keep pressing on justice for Mohbad. We will keep pressing because we will not be deterred. No, we will not. We will not be deterred. We will not be deterred. We will not allow these bad people to bully us into submission. No, no. We will not allow it. We will not allow them bully us into submission. We have to stand strong. We have to pull together. We have to let them know that we are not ready to give up on this justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. Very important. Very important. And there is something about standing together for truth. There's something about it. It makes you see, it makes you realize humanity, what it is all about. That is why I always say, let us congratulate ourselves for being strong, for being resolute on seeking for justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad.